I guess we figured it out finally. Well, we'll see if anybody joins. Showing up. What you doing, buddy? Huh? What you doing? To wake you up. Hi, bud. Oh, come on. Morning. We're 25 days out from pulling plastic wrap, the plastic fucking what? Press and seal off the eggs. So he's getting close. They're still looking beautiful. Fucking ain't much wrinkling at all going on. And they look beautiful, no mold. I really like the fucking sponges. I like in the sponges in the fucking distilled water. Fucking works awesome, no mold. I haven't had to put any more water in there. Is that you, Dale? Hi, pretty boy. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's happening, buddy? Yeah, from 25 days out, pulling the press and seal off. Fucking Feisty hasn't gone and shed yet. So it's still going to be a little while for her. I was really hoping that, yeah, it is flying. But I'm not worried about anything right now. You know what I mean? So I'm not watching them constantly like I was the first couple clutches. You know, it's just, it feels so simple that I don't have to worry about them. I keep track when I come in here, make sure the temperatures, you know, is staying right, because I got one of those Thermo Pros in there. So I can check, make sure in there. Right now it says 89.8, but it goes 89.4 to 89.8, and it runs like that all the time. Depends on if the room, like the room's a little warmer right now, so it's running at 89.8. It never hits 90. Oh, Danielle can't get in. Hopefully she can back in and out. Yeah, I'll show Feisty. I think Dale left. Dale said he had to go. But there's Feisty. She, like I said, she hasn't shed yet, so. But she's doing good. She's doing good. We'll take Lepro out. Well, I'll show you Lepro. Whoops, sorry. There's Lepra. First time mama. Make sure she had some moisture. That tub up on these top tubs. Hi, bud. They lose moisture wicked fast. The gap at the top of these tubs seem to be a little bigger than some of these down bottom. And it's not because of sagging or anything. Hey, you got in! You got in, Danielle, yeah. Well, I was having a hard time this morning. Friggin', they changed the setting, some of the settings around on how to set up for the live, and it used to be the horizontal option was in the fucking once you got into the settings, but it's not anymore. Now, as soon as you pull up and you go live, you go to just the live. It's right there's an icon on there now. It's just every time they change shit up, it gets confusing. Well, it's because some of it too was because I kept starting one and then stopping it. Because I couldn't figure out how to get the freaking horizontal fuck in. Oh, I'm probably not far enough in now. I didn't do the horizontal thing right. Because they changed the settings. If they hadn't changed nothing, I'd have been all set. It's raining here. I know it's raining where Dale is. Obviously, Dale, like I said, he's only an hour and a half away, and pretty much all of Maine, by the sounds, is going to be wet. Oh, I think I'm going to go grab Dino. Well, actually, she was swimming. That's why I haven't brought her in yet. She was swimming, and when she gets out, she's going to get covered in dirt, so I got to let her dry off. There's Roxy. There's Roxy. She's such a good girl. See, it doesn't even bother her staying right here over her. Doesn't bother her a bit. Well, I'm in sleeping mode, Dad. Hi, pretty girl. Was you turning around because you was going to come out? Huh? You want to come out? Yes, right, Roxy is. She is a beautiful girl. I love how her attitude's awesome, too. This girl looks like she's Did you want to come out? Do you want to come out? Huh? So don't fuck around, Dad. Just take me out. I'll let go of your paper towel. You're gonna slip off my finger, girl. Come on. Come on. You can let go of me. You let go of me, thank you. I want to get this paper towel fixed. I want to get your paper towel fixed. Here's Raven. Actually, hopefully you could see. She was really good. Did you see how good she was? Oh. Hi. You be good to Dad. You be good to Dad. You don't bite me in the face. No, I don't think she's gonna bite. I really don't. I'm pretty sure we're beyond that now. Like I said, I'd have to do something really stupid. I think I've showed her. What have I had? I've had her like 5 years now. And we've never had a bad interaction, really, other than the hissing, obviously, in the very beginning. Other than that, she's never done anything. She hasn't hissed since. You know, every once in a while she'll spin around like she's looking, oh, is that food? You know, because I don't use a hook. But her, her belly is, I love that salt and pepper. But she really is a good girl. So there we go. She just is pretty all the way around. She's a beautiful girl. Danielle, did you get all moved? Did you get it all moved and situated? I gotta point that down, I guess. There we go. Almost finished, yeah. I hear you. You got enough moved into where it's starting to feel like home anyway, huh? Yeah, I know. Don't you wish you had just gone and thrown them away before you brought them with you? We did the same thing when we moved. We got here and we were like, why in the fuck did we bring that with us? Why didn't we just take it to the dump when we went to the dump with all the other crap? Some stuff it's just hard getting rid of. Actually, she's not just looking so gray today, is she? She's actually got some color. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, having kids in general fucking makes everything takes twice as long. We were lucky enough though. Our kids were what when we moved here. Fucking, I think Isaac and Morgan. I think they were 12, 13 years old. So they were. Oh, you see Diablo? Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't let Dad get far without him. But yeah, so our kids helped us quite a bit. That looks dark. Looks like that got dark. She's wanting to climb. Look at her. And she really is. You could just by the way she moves around and stuff. You can tell she's not stressed in any way. You know what I mean? She's moving nice and slow, and there's none of this when she hits anything where she pulls back. Fucking hot. It's been really hot here, Danielle. It's been fucking 90 almost every day for what, the last 4 or 5 days. That day that I went out on that video, it was 90 friggin' degrees, and I don't like to ride over 85. If it, 90 degrees is too friggin' hot. It wasn't bad when we were riding, when we were going, but if you come into town or stopping to get high or whatever, I mean, holy fuck, it was way too hot. get off my bike. In the back of my head, I had sweat just dripping off the back of my head. Get going down the road, and I was fine until we pull into town, and then the fucking heat of town just sucked. But yeah, it's been hot. It's gonna be hot next week too. It's gonna be 89, 90 degrees all next week too. Well, honestly, I'm good if it never got higher than 85. Honestly, if it never got warmer than 85 degrees, I wouldn't give it two shits. And I figure 85 still warm enough for everybody to be able to go enjoy, go swim in, go to the beach and all that shit. I don't think anybody fucking needs 90-degree weather to go have to, to in order to go to the beach. Fucking 90 degrees, you can't even walk across the fucking sand, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, she's being really good actually. She's being awesome. And she's getting long. I wouldn't say she's huge, but she's getting there. She's getting there, and see, touching her doesn't. She's gotten so used to me just rubbing and touching her, and she realizes it's nothing. You know, when obviously. No shit. No shit. That's too bad. I hope he's all right. Hopefully it wasn't in the face. My sister got bit in the face once when she was younger. She worked at True Value Hardware store down here, and dog was in the back of the car, in the back seat, and she was putting dog food or grain or something in the very, very back of the car, but it was a hatchback. And when she went and put the bag in the car, the dog went and lunged and bit her right in the face. My sister still got the scars to this day. Here, Raven, you want to go back? Wait a minute. I can't. I gotta go back and read that. Somebody keeps texting me. Oh, okay. Oh, no. You ain't going in there, girl. You can't go in there. No, you can't go in there. There we go. There we go, girl. Okay, you can go in there. She got my thumb now. Yeah. Ah. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. My youngest got bit by a dog. I had to take him to the hospital, and then he blackened his eye. No shit. How the hell did he do that? How did he get a black eye? Football practice? Oh, you can still see my dog. I'm gonna go see if I'm gonna get her back first. I get her back. I'm gonna go bring Dino out and let her run around on the floor here. Play. I brought her toys in already. Look at my puppy. He says, "Why you gotta bring that Dino in here, Dad?" He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Raven girl, I see you. See it? She's trying to come back out. Yeah, I really. He was playing football. Yeah, I figured playing football outside with his friends, and him and someone else ran into each other, and he smacked the concrete so hard it bruised his cheek and his eye. Holy fuck! The same one that got bit by a dog, or was that your other son? Christ, if it's if it's the same kid, I'd put a horseshoe around his neck. Jeez, I hope the hell it ain't this same kid. It, let me guess, the same kid. Probably that happens a lot too, right? Not necessarily the dog thing, but our daughter Morgan is accident prone. Christ, I don't know how many times she get excited and turn and go to walk and fall right on the floor or run right into something. He needs to be a bubble boy. Shit. Let's see. Motley just ate, so I can't take Motley out. But I could take that beautiful girl out. Hey, girl. Is Brandy. Can't really tell how big her head is, but she does. She got the biggest head out of all my ball pythons. I was starting to think it's just because she was older, but Christ, she's not that much older than. She is pretty. She is. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, she's just a normal, but she is really pretty because she's lighter than the normals. Like Cleo. Cleo's really gray. To me, Cleo's gray compared to her. Her like tannish light brown. And I'll give you a good comparison. I'll take fucking. This girl likes to be held like this though. It's funny. She likes to be like cradled, cuddled. See? You do this with it and she stops moving. She loves being cuddled like. It's weird. Because I'm not constricting her. I'm just cuddling her. And look at her fucking. But if I hold her up or I put her around my neck, she'll like not be like roamy, but she'll you can tell she's looking for a spot where she feels more comfortable. But this girl it's funny, she likes to be cuddled. This is her favorite right here. Just being wrapped up in your arms and being cuddled, man. She loves it. See ya? And she's been like that since we got her. This is where how she prefers to be. When she's out with you, this is her favorite. She is. I mean, she is a wicked cuddle snake. She is a girl that you could just curl up on the couch, and as long as she feels cuddled and close to you, she's not gonna go anywhere. She's gonna sit right there with you because she likes being cuddled. She does. She loves being cuddled. You know, this is her happy spot right here. And it's not just me. She anybody. Fucking my wife folds her arms like this, and I give her to her, and she she cuddles right in. This girl is 16. This girl is 16 years old. Look, she cuddled right in. I'm telling you, uh, you can't not love this girl. She is really, you know, and I think the normals. It's just the normals are like that too. You know, I got a feeling this girl was probably amazing when she was a baby, probably super social and all that. I do know that she hadn't been held a whole lot. The girl said that she did hold her, but not nearly as much as her boyfriend did. That was his. It was her boyfriend's snake, and he died. And so she kept it, and she kept it for a couple years, and then decided, you know, it was time. She was moving, and she didn't want to take the snake with her, you know, because they didn't care for her. You know, yeah, it's not like they hated her. They weren't taking good care of her. Her setup was completely wrong. I mean, she had stuck shed when I got her. She had that whistle to her. Come find out, I think it was just she had stuck shed in her nose and it was making it whistle. Because she didn't gurgle. She never actually showed any signs of actually having respiratory infection. Other than I heard that whistling and I was concerned about it. And here's Cleo. See how much darker Cleo is? Let me see if I can. And look at the size head on Brandy. Whoops, sorry. Brandy's head is so much bigger. Like a lot bigger. This and Cleo's 11, 12. Cleo's 12 this year. So kiss my girls. Kiss my girls. Oh, you give me kisses back. You're so nice. Yeah, I mean they are. I fucking wish if I could get here. Maybe I can do it now. Now I got her up here. Look at the difference. See that? I hope you can. It doesn't really look it on my TV, but this hand girl, Brandy, is so much like so much lighter than this girl, and this girl's got like a greenish tinge to her. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hard time keeping you girls. Keep you girls away. I don't want you to fall. Oh my God! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yes, I know. I just want to make sure that I don't drop them. I can't. Brandy, let go of this hand. I need to get her paper towel situated. I don't want to put her back in here without having her paper towels fixed. I can give you a hide, Cleo, but I don't really think you'd like it. Which one is this? I've got to see which one it is. No, this is Cleo. just she just wants to climb around on me. Oh no, this is Cleo. Yeah, it's Cleo. Miss Cleo. Miss Cleopatra. But yes, Cleo's a lot darker than Brandy. Brandy is really like tan, and she really is a beautiful snake. I love her colors, you know, and her blacks are blacker. You know, she's got, her blacks are really black as opposed to Cleo's blacks aren't like black. They're like you know what I'm saying? There's like lighter. It's a lighter black. It's not like your dark midnight black. She's got what I would call midnight black. Hello, welcome. Whoever else is in here. Good morning. I'm showing Brandy off. This morning I just had Cleo out with her. My couple of my normals. I have 3 normals in all. Let's see, maybe this dude. Hey dude! Hey dude! Look, this little dude wants to come out too. Hey dude! Hey dude, come see me. Come see Dad, come on. Hey dude, come on. His name's not Dude. That's Holly. Come on, Holly boy. I see you coming. It's okay. It's okay, bud. It is. It's okay. Dad won't hurt you. You know Dad won't hurt you. Now he's got some greenish tinge too. But he's got some yellows and some oranges. You see him? I almost wonder if he's got orange dream in him. But it could be just me, because I guess some of them have that orange. You see that orange? He's got like orange, and he's a normal, but he's got like numbers. He's got like a 5 on his back. I think it's a 509. See if I can't find it here. Oh, it is a 5. Oh, why'd the camera get turned? Yeah, see the 5 right there? A 5 or an S, I guess. Oh, maybe it looks better over here. Let's see, where did it go? Right there. It looks like a 5-0 something. There's like a 7 too, a 750. Maybe that's what it was, a 750. But yeah, that looks like a pretty good 5. Right there. He is a 5 out of 10. He is a 5 out of 10. Look at these guys. Loving each other. We got male and female. Danielle, I am 25 days out from taking the press and seal off. And then that's day 50. August 4th, I am on day 50. I take the press and seal off the eggs. And, Jesus, she's got to let me get my hand back. I take the press and seal off, and then it's like 5 to 6 days I should see a pip. At least one pip. Because normally it's like 55 to 65 days for a pip. But so far I've been pretty lucky. I've gotten them about fucking 55 days. Yeah, I will. I might do a live, and then I'll upload it after, like it's a video, I guess. But yes, I am planning on doing it. I might try to get my wife to actually hold the phones. It's easier that way. She can zoom in, and you know what I mean. I don't have to worry about being necessarily in a certain spot where there's good light and all that. I could just have my wife do it. But yes, I'm gonna show. I'll show the whole process. There's just nothing. There's just nothing going on right now. All you do is you just sit there and you wait. She's giving me kisses. You're giving me kisses. Breathing in my ear. See, I'm telling you. You see how she's moving around now? It's because she likes to be cuddled. But this is Holly. Holly, we're thinking Holly's like 3 years old. He's like 3 or 4 years old. Hey, what's up, Evan? What's going on? All right, you watch this, Danielle. Watch this. I take her down. I'm gonna cuddle her. And you watch her. You see her? This girl loves to be cuddled. If I hold her one-handed, she gets all moving around and all that, like out away from my body. But you hold her in, you cuddle her, and she's amazing. Oh yeah, I would imagine mine's been going steady big time at my house. It's been 90 degrees fucking here solid for over a week, and we got another week of it coming. We had a couple days that got over 100 degrees. Yeah, look. It's no shit. This Danielle, this girl really, she loves to be cuddled. She is the happiest when you've got her up against your body and you're like cradling her. She could care less about doing anything. This is what makes her happy. And you saw I put her up around my neck and she just kept going, moving around. She wasn't like runny, but she was moving around and all that. And oh yeah, it's fucking humidity's been 90 plus fucking here. Today's been the only day that it's rained. We've had a bunch of fucking thunderstorms come through later in the day here. Fucking anytime after 4 o'clock, we've been getting a few thunderstorms here and there. Pretty decent ones. I mean, not so much the thunder and lightning part, but we've gotten some wicked down fucking pours. Wicked downpours. Yep, look, there she is. uh, Evie's here. Yes, hey, Evie, did you get VP? Hey, what's going on, Gio? No, Brandy's starting to get back to normal too, because I told you when I first put her in this tub, she not acting defensive, but she was acting almost skittish. Like she was scared. Like she didn't really care for it at first. But like anything, she got right over it. Evie, did you get VP? Did you get to vote? Gio, how the hell you been, dude? Is it raining at where you are today, Gio, or is it beautiful? How's the weather been the last week? Has it been hot? It's been 90 here. Evan says it's been around 85, 90 down his place. Danielle's it been hot? Danielle, it must be hot where Danielle is too. She's in Tennessee. You still in Tennessee, Danielle? Yeah, it's been wicked hot and humid here too, but that's summertime for us fucking here, humidity wise. Normally fucking, 80, 85 is, probably the average, but July and August are always our fucking warmest fucking times of the month. We already hit over 100 degrees there, fucking, not last week, but the week before. All last week, though, was in the fucking 90s with 90% humidity to 99% humidity. I mean, Christ, it was fucking bad. I didn't even want to go outdoors. Oh, that's right. You're in Tennessee, too. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Danielle's in Tennessee, too. Yeah, it's hot as fuck here too because of humidity, and we have humidity all summer long. Once it gets over 75 degrees, the fucking humidity moves in here in Maine, and it's fucking, it sucks with the humidity. Fucking in the morning, it was 78 degrees, in the feel like, according to my phone, was 91, and because of that fucking humidity. Oh fuck yeah, we hit 100 degrees. We'll hit 100 degrees this week coming up, and probably the week after. It don't stay there like a lot of places, you know what I mean? Like Texas, fucking that 103 ain't nothing. Probably Tennessee's probably the same way. But you guys fucking, it's the humidity in Tennessee. But it's humidity here too. Fucking humidity don't move out till about September. And then 70 degrees doesn't feel like 70 degrees, because 70 degrees fucking now would fucking still feel like 80 because that damn humidity. I went out the other morning because I fucking mow as soon as I can. And sometimes I'm out there fucking starting my lawnmower at 6:30 in the morning. The fucking heat kills me. The heat and the humidity kills me. So the coolest fucking it got all week long was 66 degrees. That was the cool temperature for the fucking night. One night. The rest of it's been 70 or above, but with the damn humidity, I still got to run my AC all night because it still feels like it's 80. So, but now I don't know what I was getting at. Yeah, it is here too, buddy. But it kind of sucks because when the humidity goes away, it just feels like the temperature drops right off. You know what I mean? That's what sucks here. Because it's humid all summer long, which makes it fucking feel way warmer than it is. And then at the end of the summer, when the fucking humidity fucking drops, and the temp drops obviously as well, but when the humidity drops, it just makes it fucking seem like it's a 30 fucking degree drop. It just sucks. Actually, I like closing it up in here when I'm not in here. When the AC's going in the other room, I actually been keeping it about 76 fucking in here. The only thing that I did notice by keeping it a little warmer in here, I got a few snakes that fucking won't eat. And not like for any length of time, but ones that never refuse have refused here and there. And I believe it's because the temperature's warmer in here. You know? So even dropping the fucking racks down. Because this time of year, my racks don't need to be fucking nearly as warm. The heat on the bottom, because the tubs and everything is warmer, so I actually have to drop my temps on all my racks, only a couple degrees. It's not like a whole lot, but I do have to drop them. And I did take the blankets off these ones, but I'm going to be putting them back on. So These racks fucking heat this room up. The any reptile shit, you know. But I hear you because fucking Dino in the other room, fucking her heat lamp, her chi, fucking and her 150 watt fucking heat bulb, you know, basking bulb, fucking heats fucking my living room up, fucking big time. Eggs, fuck, I take the press and seal off in 25 days. And then it'll be anywhere from about 10 days, fucking babies should be out. Or at least pipped. There ain't nothing to show. They don't do anything. You know? Other than I'll show you the incubator. I'll show you them in there. There they are. 89.4 degrees. It ranges anywhere from 89.4 to 89.8, depending on how warm it is in here. But the press and seal comes off the eggs in 25 days, August 4th. Yeah, new babies, and then fucking this girl still hasn't shed yet. I was thinking she was fucking going right into shed coming right up, but she hasn't shed yet. So we got one more shed on this girl. And you can see there's an egg there, there's an egg there, there's an egg there, there's one there, there's one there. I can actually see them now. But she's got one more shed and then fucking 33 days. And then she should lay 33 days after her next shed. Fucking gonna be awesome to see it all in action. Yeah, and I'm gonna actually do a live because Evie asked too if I was gonna fucking go and or Danielle. One of them asked if I was gonna do a video on egg cutting and all that because I normally I'll wait till I get one pip. As long as it's around day 55 or after, if I get a pip, then I'll cut the rest of the eggs. I only wait for one pip. Once I get a fucking pip, fucking, hey, you too, Evie. I thought you was already gone. Sorry. Yeah, you have an awesome day. But yeah, I'm gonna do a live when it comes time for the eggs. When I get a pip, I'll show everybody. Once the press and seal comes off, fuck yeah. I mean, I could show you the eggs now, but I really hate to because I don't really like disturbing them. But I guess I can. I'm gonna show you the eggs, but we're gonna do it quick. So I'm gonna fucking put this right there. I know other people fucking mess with them and all that, but I really don't like to. I want to get that closed right back up so it holds the heat. There you go. Oh, we got a little bit of wrinkle action going on, but that's normal. There's absolutely nothing abnormal about them right there. Look at the size of those eggs. They're bigger than fucking your normal chicken eggs. That one's a little wrinkly, but don't worry about that. That don't mean shit. That one's wrinkly too, but see, they're doing great. They're doing great. I'm going to get this fucking seal back on. A lot of people go and take the press and seal off and give them fresh air during the process. So it's not that big of a deal that I did this. No. Yeah, we'll put them this way so I can see them better. All right, there you go. Yeah, and the wrinkling's normal. So that's not a big deal. No, actually, everything looks good. You notice how there's no molding on them and all that? It's because I use distilled water. Distilled water does not promote molding. So, I don't know why more people don't use distilled water. A lot of people just use regular water and then they end up getting mold. And you got to be careful about mold. Mold can kill, can rot the fucking eggs. You know? Because fucking other people use fucking regular water. You use distilled water, and distilled water won't mold. It doesn't promote mold and rot and all that. Regular fucking water do. Oh, you want to know what parents? The parents were this right here was Captain. Captain, my black pewter, 100% het for clown. So he's a black pastel, 100% het clown. Same thing as black pewter. And Gypsy, I mean, not Gypsy, Lepra. My pastel leopard, 100% het clown female. This girl. So he's pastel, she's pastel. So I could get super pastel clowns out of it. I could get all kinds. There's like fucking 12 different fucking scenarios of shit that I could get from them, and some cool stuff, actually. Yeah, me too. I won't get no normals. Won't be any normals. Again, so that's cool. I really don't like producing normals. And it's not just because they're not worth a whole lot. It's because I think too many people out there think fucking normals are just throwaway pets. You know, you don't want it. You just, you know, and I'm not saying they necessarily release them outside, but look at the fucking normals I got. Brandy's been passed around 3 times now. Cleo's been passed around, well, once from her owner to me. And Holly has been passed around twice. Now, I mean, normals get passed around. The normals are the most rehomed ball python there is out there. The normals. You look on any rehome site, there's a million fucking normals compared to any morph snakes. You know? No, he's black. No, they call it pastel, black pastel is the new term. The original term was black pastel, but then they started calling it pastel, black pastel. It's basically the same thing. Black pastel and pastel, black pastel's same thing. You know, or pastel, yeah, pastel, black pastel is how they originally said it. I think that's how it went. Originally it was pastel, black pastel. But then they just started calling it black pastel or black pewter. Black pewter. He's a black pewter 100% clown. But it just means black pastel. Black pewter is black pastel. Means the same thing, but everybody started calling it black pewter. It originally was black pastel. They are cool. All of them are. I mean, babies to adults, man. This girl was, she went to the bathroom. So we're going to change her. You guys will get a chance to see Sunny. I was going to take her out anyway. But this girl was like 300 grams when I first got her. And she's a fucking beast. You know? She's only 5 years old, and she's as big as Cleo and Brandy. I guarantee you she's heavier than probably one of them. I think Brandy's the heaviest ball python I have right now, but she's probably second heaviest. And she's actually longer than Brandy too, I think. Actually, she's a lot longer than both my normals. And she's only like fucking 5 years old. This girl. She's only 5 years old. Fucking Brandy's fucking 16. And Cleo's 11. This girl's 5. I mean, and I didn't power feed her. It just happened to be the way it was. You know, she put weight on fast, feeding her the same way that I was feeding everybody else. I didn't move her up on food faster than any of the other ones. I just, she just happens to be a real fast grower. Just like what's his name? Caesar. Caesar is a big male. For a male, Caesar's huge. For a male, because he's the size of fucking Sonny right there. And I didn't power feed him either. I just fed them all the same. Granted, they moved up food faster because they got bigger faster, but I didn't do anything that I haven't been doing all along. All my other snakes have been feeding it the same way. Just some of them grow faster. My chlorhexidine solution, diluted. I love it. It smells clean. When something actually smells clean, it's more convincing that it's actually clean. Because there are some things out there. Oh, yeah. You guys, I guess, don't really need to fucking. Sonny's over there. She's gonna try to get to the tree over there that I got set up for the boas. How's everybody doing today? Yes, I plan on doing a live during my egg cuttings and anything coming up. Honestly, if there was stuff that I could have shared going on with the eggs in the incubator, I would have. But there's nothing you do. You don't do anything at this stage. Once they go in the incubator, you don't do anything till day 50, and then all you're doing is taking new deli cup. Then all you're taking is the press and seal off, and then you're waiting for a pip. I wait for a pip. Some people don't give a shit about the pip. They'll cut eggs whether they get a pip or not around day 55. I don't. I wait till I get a pip. And then, as long as it's day 55 and after, then I'll go ahead and cut the rest of the eggs. Girl, don't you slide off from there. I'll let you guys see what she's doing. Don't you slide off there. I'm still here. I'm just picking something up. I can hear. All right, Danielle. What's everybody else doing? Anybody else have a hard time getting into this live? Danielle had to back in and out a couple times, she said. Trying to figure out a mystery. My albino corn had been on a 3-week hunger strike. Haven't found a cause yet. She usually eats without issues. Her behavior is normal. Habitat is good, etc. Could be just higher humidity, or it could be just because of the fucking outside change in the weather. I'd post probably more on that's what's probably going on. It's just the change in the weather outside. The Bronic, whatever you call it, just the humidity changing. Like I said, I got snakes that always eat all the time, and because I've actually raised the heat in here, because normally I'm 74 degrees all the time, winter, summer, and all that, and normally I don't have anybody fucking other than maybe a week. You know, okay, I don't want to eat this week, I'll eat next week. Fucking, but now I got a couple snakes that are a couple weeks out now. But I swear to God, I know it's got to be because I'm keeping the room between 76, about 76, 78 degrees. Under 80, but I'm keeping it warmer in here. So just by doing that, they've got to adjust. So, and there's it, because I'm telling you, all my snakes eat way better when it's cold in here. When this room is fucking 70 to 72 degrees, all my snakes eat phenomenal. You know, with the AC going, I try to keep this room closed up some. Because I don't want it to get real cold in here, because I've been keeping the rest of my house, about 66 to 68 degrees. You know, so the heat has climbed in here. And that right there will fucking set them off. And even though their fucking temperatures are all regulated by a fucking, a thermostat and all that, but the ambient temperature just being higher and them not having the cold compared to fucking normal, because normally if it's 70 in here, it's probably 70 this side of the tub. Well, right now, if it's 76 in here, which means the ambient temperature is warmer, it means it's probably 76 degrees on the cool side here. So I think that's what's throwing them off. And I never had that out in the living room, because we kept it 68 degrees no matter what. Fucking when they were out in the living room, they lived in 68 degrees. And they were fine. Fucking, they ate great. I still have some that eat great, but I have some that normally eat great, and because I'm pretty sure it's because of the heat. That's all it is. They're all super healthy. It ain't no big deal. And they won't go months. I guarantee it won't be months. Like I said, I had a couple that just went like a couple weeks longer than, 2 weeks longer than they should have. Because most of my snakes get fed every 2 weeks. But I have Brandy, Cleo, Caesar, Sunny, Duchess, Raven, Roxy, that are all eating medium-sized rats now. So medium-sized rats means I hold out 3 weeks. So, and those guys all eat fucking amazing. It doesn't matter. Those are all eating good. Let's see, who is not eating good right now? Blaze. Blaze is not eating good right now. Blaze doesn't want to eat. Blaze, I put food in there, and he pulls away, and he goes to the other side of his enclosure, his tub. And but look, he's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him. He's good. When he's ready and he feels like it, he'll eat again. This is the mother of the next clutch, the father of the next clutch coming out though. Him and this girl. Him and Feisty. This girl right here. I showed everybody earlier, but she wasn't here when I showed up. This girl, I've already paired them before and got a clutch before. She's clown, 100% albino. He's inchy, albino, 100% het clown. And I already got a clown, albino, inchy, female, out of these guys from the last clutch. And she's the fucking only snake that I have that's on live, because I started fucking that clutch was the first two clutches I had, I started off with live. Because when I was researching it for 5 years ago, fucking that's what 3 years ago, everybody said, oh, you got to fucking, first meal's got to be live. You got to feed live, got to feed live. Well, my first two clutches, I fed live to. And on my third clutch, by the time fucking Gypsy fucking had eggs in her, I started seeing videos where guys fucking, and on Facebook, guy fucking Matthew Krugo, fucking, he was telling everyone he started right with frozen thawed his first fucking meals on all his fucking clutches. Well, I did that with Gypsy, and they all ate phenomenal. Ate their first meals. They've never had live. That whole fucking clutch has never had live, and they eat phenomenal. You know, eat phenomenal. But I made the mistake in feeding fucking Feisty's first fucking her clutch, her first set of eggs, her first set of snakes. I was feeding frozen thawed then. And I mean live. I started with live, and Vixen, this girl right here, love her to death. She's my most expensive snake that I even own right now, and I actually produced her myself, which is awesome. But this is a inchy albino clown, and but she will only eat live. I've held her out. She's gone 2 months without fucking eating, trying to fucking, you know, hoping to kind of force her, you know, into eating from being hungry. 2 months later, she still wouldn't fucking eat, and I can't fucking make him go that any longer than that. So I went and bought her fucking live, but that's what I basically do. I buy a 2 or 3 live at you know, and then if she hasn't eaten in a couple months, what I do is I feed her a fucking live, and I wait for her to digest and pee, and then I throw another one in there when she's gone months. You know what I mean? And I know that she fucking needs to eat. So I'll wait 3-4 days, and then I'll give her another live. And fucking, and you know, and on 2 months, fucking then I'll wait fucking about a week, and then I fucking give her another live. And that's how she looks fucking, she looks great. You wouldn't even know. This is her brother. Her brother has never refused a meal. He eats every 2 weeks like clockwork. And look at the size of her. You can't even tell that she's not even a good eater. You know what I mean? You can't tell that she's gone a couple times for 2 months without fucking eating. You know what I mean? You really can't tell. He's in shed right now too. But granted, he is probably 100 grams heavier than she is. But look, you look comparison wise, you go, holy fuck, she looks like fucking she's been eating just as good as him. But she hasn't. I mean, but I do know how to make up for when they haven't been eating without, you know, she's not obese. You know, look at her. She's got great body tone and shit. So, you know, I do know how to feed them in getting weight back on them, but not like too much weight. You know what I mean? Not to where they're heavy. But I'm telling you right now, anybody that thinks that a fucking snake won't starve itself, because I always said, oh fuck, there ain't no animal out there that would fucking let itself starve to death if it's being offered food. Snakes, I'm telling you, fucking will not eat. If they don't want to eat fucking frozen thawed, they're not gonna fucking eat it. And they will starve themselves. They will die. I know. You know, to take an animal that hasn't eaten in 2 fucking months, a baby that hasn't eaten 2 months, and you're still offering it food once a fucking week for 2 months. Not like I just didn't offer it for 2 months. I offered fucking frozen thawed every week for fucking 2 months, and it wouldn't eat it. You know, so anybody out there that fucking thinks that a snake won't starve itself, they will. A ball python will. And that's why everybody says they're so finicky, because they are finicky. It don't take a whole lot fucking to fucking fuck a ball python up. I mean, just a couple degrees in this room has done it. You know what I mean? Just the couple degrees. You know, and I'm sure the humidity's probably fucking lower in here now because the AC does. That's the other thing, Evan. Keep track of your fucking humidity in that room, because your AC is going to drop your humidity wicked. It'll be down to 35% humidity in your room. So you do want to keep track of that, because I have to fucking spray these guys like 3 or 4 fucking times during the day now, because the humidity is like so low in here because of the AC running. It's just a heads up. You probably already know, but just in case, you know, you do want to keep track of that. Because that was the other thing. When I did have my snakes in the other room and it was cool in the living room, I had to fucking multiple times, like fucking probably 5-6 times a day, I had to go and spray my tubs, because the AC drops the humidity so much in the house to where fucking it would just pull it right out of the fucking tubs, you know, and anything out of the air. Actually, I think I'm going to open this curtain up a little bit right now. We'll go see if Dino wants to come in. I'll show you guys Dino. Dino. Come on, you want to come out? Come on. You want to come out? Oh, Dino. Come. You want to come out or what? Come. Come on. Well, all right. No, Dino doesn't want to come out. She stuck her head out of her hide, then she pulled it back in. I just fed her yesterday. And she peed. I see she peed and pooped in her water bowl, so I'll have to change that after this. So far, the enclosures stay 65, 70 humidity still, but it's only been a couple days. Yeah, that's not bad. I still like to have mine. I don't like to get mine down near 65. I really like to keep mine about fucking 70 to 80% humidity. And then I don't, and then it doesn't even matter if I fucking know when they're shedding, you know what I mean? Fucking that, and I mean, because I don't even really keep track anymore. I mean, yeah, I keep track on a piece of paper, fucking when they shed, but I don't even really watch them, you know? By keeping the humidity the way I do, I don't even have to worry about, oh, that one's in shed, better. Where, you know, I keep them all high. 70, 80%. You know, 80's plenty for fucking any of them to shed. You know, just that fucking, I'm so worried about that low humidity in them RI getting respiratory infection. Respiratory infection's really the only thing that I ever worry about here. You know, no, that's good. That I like fucking 70 to 80, honestly. 70 to 80, and I don't have to worry. Like I said, I don't have to fucking go, oh, fucking that one's in shed. I just keep them all high like that. You know, sometimes it does get higher in the summertime. You know, if we get a ton of rain, the humidity comes up. I mean, in the house. But I have to open my house up to get that humidity in here, because I'm always running AC in the summertime. Yep. I don't really keep track of fucking any of that. I mean, I do. My hotspot's about the only thing I keep track of. My ambient temperature in this room, that's about what the fucking cold side of the tub's gonna be. You know what I mean? So I know what my ambient temperature is in here, and I know that the hotspot's on spot. That's about all I care about. But being in an enclosure, you do need to keep track of all that. But the same thing. On the cool side, it's probably going to be whatever your ambient temperature in your room is. It's going to be pretty close to that. Yeah. No, I would too. If I had a fucking enclosure like that, I'd want hot side. I'd want to be able to I would want to know what my hot side is in the middle of my fucking enclosure is, and because I was like that with when Cleo was in that big fucking enclosure that I got her in. I had three thermostats up, like you're talking. I had one on the hot side, in the middle, and on the fucking cold side, because I just wanted to know what all the temperatures were. But then I got to a point where the cool side was about what the ambient temperature was in the house, so I started just watching the middle and the hot. And honestly, you don't really have to worry about fucking the cold side as long as the cold side is getting cool enough. It can get fucking 65 degrees on the cold side as long as you got a 90 hot spot. Fucking on the hot side, they'll thermoregulate. They'll go wherever they need to. You know what I mean? The cold side's not really the one that you need to worry about because, like I said, it could get 45 degrees fucking on the cold side as long as you got a 90 fucking degree hot spot. Obviously, they're never going to go to the 45 degree spot, fucking, but they'll thermoregulate in your enclosure as long as you got a good range from hot to cool. You'll be perfect. And it's a lot easier to keep those temperatures like that in a bigger enclosure. Because I'm sure right now when the room is warmer, the cool side in this tub is a lot warmer because it's closed off. You know, hence why I also have to fucking drop my racks down in the summertime because the ambient temperature also fucking makes the hot side warmer. Even though the fucking heat tape is still only at what I want it to be, but because the ambient temperature of the rack itself and the tubs are warmer, it means that my fucking hot spot, because right now fucking he's at 92. In order to get the right hot spot in his tub there, I have the heat mat at 92. So, but in the wintertime, I guarantee you, I'll probably have to bring him up to about 94 to keep his hot spot right. Because the ambient temperature of the fucking tub will be cooler, so it takes a couple more degrees to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? It's. I know a lot of people don't even fuck with their racks. I don't think once Dale sets his, I don't think he does anything to his heat settings on his racks during the summertime. I could be wrong, but I don't think Dale messes with his at all. I always have. In the summertime, I lower my racks a couple degrees. In the wintertime, they come up a couple degrees. It just depends on what the ambient temperature in my... If I keep my room at fucking this warm all winter, I can keep my racks this temperature. But my house is going to be 70 to 72 in here. You know, ambient temperature in my house is going to be 70 to 72. So this room's going to be anywhere from 70 to 72. And... You know, so I will have to probably up my temperatures like 2 degrees, the 2 degrees that I dropped it. Because I don't know, what's this one? These racks are at 97. Their hot spot is set for 97 degrees. These tubs are a lot thicker than these tubs. So it also depends on the thickness of your tubs. All that, the ambient temperature in your room. In order to get these 90 degrees, or to get these all around 90 degrees, I have these racks set at 97. And the biggest thing is that bottom fucking tub. The top tub is nothing because heat rises. that bottom tub is always like 2 degrees cooler than all the other tubs. And that's why I have to run that at 97 to get my fucking 90, and actually it's not even 90, it's like 88, 89 degrees. That bottom tub with that rack set at 97. I hate that fact. I wish when I first started researching these racks, everybody was saying put the probe on the middle rack because it would regulate better. I wish I had put it on that very bottom rack. Or I was like Dale. Didn't have a fucking snake on the very bottom level. Because according to Dale, he doesn't have any snakes in his very bottom of those racks. He doesn't have any snakes in there. And a lot of it's due to how much it fluctuates from the very bottom shelf to the rack, to the fucking slot that you actually have your probe on. There's a wicked fluctuation, so you got to find a happy medium. And I actually had to shuffle some snakes around, even. Because some snakes did better if it was warmer, and I had other snakes that liked it better cooler. So these are the two cooler slots. These are the warmer slots. And everybody basically is in the rack according to how they like to be as far as temperature wise. They do better the way I have them. You guys want to see Tiana? We'll take a look at Tiana. She is my albino pied. And she is a good girl. She's a sweetheart. She came to me with Holly, the normal. And this chap right here, this guy right here, he likes to come out too. Got really lucky with these guys because I know for a fact these guys weren't held for shit. The people I got them from, they had so many fucking animals. I actually got them for free because they had so many animals and they were getting out of all their reptiles. They had geckos and snakes and they had lizards and they were just giving them away for free because they had so many animals. And I got there and they had these two and Holly, the other normal. They had all in the same fucking in that enclosure up there, all together. Fucking and first thing I did is I brought them home, separated them, and they didn't even act like they missed any of the other snakes. I actually think they actually prefer being separate as opposed to being fucking three of them and living in that enclosure. Considering that enclosure is pretty small for three fucking snakes. Even though these guys, oh, he doesn't want to go back. Even though these guys aren't really big, you know what I mean? But for three of them in that enclosure, I mean, that's 18. Yes, 18 by 36, 18 wide by 36 long by 12 inches tall, and the humidity was all fucked up because it was completely. That's got a screen top, so it holds absolutely no humidity in. And they were on paper towel. Actually, they weren't on paper towel. They were on that fucking rug carpet shit that you see in all the pet stores. You know what I mean? They were on that same fucking green fucking AstroTurf carpet. Fucking, you know, piles of shit in the corner. That was the other thing that fucking kind of put me off is the fucking enclosure had multiple pees and poos in it. And I was just like, who in their fucking right mind would let somebody come get fucking animals and not have the fucking right mind to fucking go, oh, you know what? Who's gonna want this enclosure all fucking covered in fucking shit? That fucking thing was nasty. These guys stunk so fucking bad. They smelled like piss and shit. They didn't have it on them. Well, visibly didn't have it on them. But these guys smelled so fucking bad. I ended up fucking soaking them. And even after soaking them in Dawn dish water, soapy water, they still smelled like urates. So fucking bad after. I couldn't believe it. It was like they were fucking saturated with it. They were so nasty smelling. You guys want to see Ziggy? Ziggy just shed. Ziggy just shed. I don't feed anybody tonight. Thursday night and Friday night are my only 2 nights of the week that... Well, not the only 2 nights. They're the only 2 days I have in a row during the week that I don't have to feed. Because I feed Monday nights, Wednesday night, and Saturday night. Different snakes, obviously, and different times too. Like I said, I've got quite a few that are eaten every 3 weeks now because they're all medium-sized rats. The ones that are eating small rats are still getting fed every 2 weeks. He's such a good boy too. He really is. And like I said, he did just shed, so he's pretty right now. The golds and the yellowish gold and the brown. But he really is. He's a wicked good boy. He's a really good boy. I've had so many people. Hey, did anybody? I had somebody yesterday tell me that Kevin McCurley from Nerd shot a video where he was giving away his retics. Literally. And they said it was due to fucking him downsizing and getting rid of his big fetus. Because I had somebody I got this cat on Facebook that about every other day sends me pictures of these snakes and shit, and supposedly he says he was working for Kevin McCurley fucking when he was 14 years old, and he's right out of Portland here. And maybe he did. If he did, that's awesome. Fucking, but I don't know. A lot of people like to blow smoke, you know what I mean? But he said he's the one that told me fucking that. He goes, you see, because I told him, I said, no, I'm not buying anything. Because he goes, oh, you interested in anything? And I go, no. Not this time. I said, yeah, I'd love to have some animals. I'd love to have an emerald tree boa, but right now it's not in the cards. I'm not fucking, I got fucking my snakes to feed. And he was like, oh, I'd sell you this fucking emerald tree boa $300. I go, that's my fucking food bill for fucking 2 months. I said that's all fine and good. That's a wicked good deal. Which it's almost too good of a deal if you know anything about fucking emerald tree boas. They're like fucking $1,000-$1,500. Fucking it would still be a decent deal. And he's trying to tell me fucking $300, and I'm just like, dude, that's my fucking food bill. If I don't, when I tell you I don't have money to buy fucking snakes right now because I'm fucking maintaining my collection that I have, my pets. Because then he was saying, oh, yeah. And I said, oh, the way things are right now, I can't justify spending $300 on a snake when I know that $300 is going to feed my snakes for 2 months. Fucking. And then he comes back and goes, oh, $300, fucking. No, I just got done telling you. I don't have $300 to fucking spend on a snake. If I'm going to spend $300 on 4 snakes, I'm going to fucking buy food with it. I don't have the extra money. And I go, honestly, guy, he said, fucking, shit is fucking not selling. I said, it's been fucking months since anybody's even asked me about fucking whether I have anything for sale or not. And he goes, no shit, really? I go, yeah. And I said, nobody, I said, a lot of people, I've been getting hit up by everybody and their brother that wants to sell me their collection. No, I'm not buying your fucking collection. And I'm not going to be doing any more breeding, honestly, myself. I got too many fucking pets as it is, because these guys are my pets. Because he's like, oh, just sell some of your adult snakes. And I'm like, I'm not selling any of my snakes. I didn't buy these snakes because I wanted to get into business. I bought these snakes because I like them. Fucking, I love the colors of them. I like the looks of them. And I bought them for that reason. I didn't buy them because I wanted to make money off them. I didn't even think about breeding. I was 15 fucking snakes in, and I hadn't even thought about breeding yet. Didn't even care about it. And I've done 3 clutches before, and I got a clutch in there now, so that's number 4. And this is number 5, and then you won't see me probably breeding anymore. But supposedly that cat told me that fucking Kevin McCurley had a video up that he was giving away his fucking retics. Literally fucking, offering them to people on video. Fucking, you want this retic, come get it. Because he was trying to downsize and get rid of his big feeders, the big fucking food bill. The most expensive, food bills. But I go, that's not an option for me. These are my family. I bought these guys for that. Fucking because they're my family. I'm not fucking selling them off. I still am very proud to say that I've got the chillest fucking snakes there are. Reach right overhead, pull her out. See? And I'm not fucking giving these guys up. I've got time in these guys. I've day in and day out, I'm in here 3 to 4 fucking times a day, taking care of these guys, and they're all so super chill. They're so chill that, I just have a hard time. I can't give them up. That's not why I bought them. I'm a forever home. When I say I'm a forever home, I mean it. They're gonna be with me until either I'm gone or they're not here anymore. Meaning they pass on. That's the only way that these guys are ever gonna see some other house. I just I'll figure out and do whatever I have to do to keep them because they are family to me. That they're not, they're not. I didn't get into snakes because I wanted to become a business and make money, and I thought I could make a bunch of money. I bought them because I love fucking animals, and I was scared of snakes for the longest time. Up till 6 years ago. I'm gonna be 52. This is Aurora. This is Aurora. No, it depends on if I've got her in the light or not. I mean, but she is still darkening up. She ain't done darkening up. That's the thing with IMGs. They just keep getting blacker and blacker. Some get blacker than others, though. But she's still changing. She ain't done changing. That's why a lot of people like the IMGs, because basically it's like every year from year to year they change so much. It's like having a new snake, because they change so much. But they just get blacker, darker. They lose their pattern. Most of her patterns is gone now, other than just some of her back saddles. Her tail's staying. Her tail's not gotten really any darker. But she's also going to get ready to shed here coming up. But yeah, it's her saddles. You see in between her saddles, she's still got that pattern, but even that's darkening up. You can see the black blotches where it's starting to fill in her patterns. Because she was super clean. She was a lot lighter than this when I first got her. And her body was super, super clean, dude. Like, really clean. Like, none of this speckling and all that. None of this was there. She had great patterns on her side. Oh yeah, but like I said, she's probably, I don't know, probably 3 weeks out from shedding. She's starting to dull up now. And she actually, I think she throws more iridescence when she's actually going into shed than right after she sheds. I love her orange eyes, man. She got those beautiful orange eyes. She just wants to keep moving around. Oh, girl. Says, I just want to keep moving around. But she's such a good girl. I mean, there isn't anything I can't do with her. She really don't care. And it's stuff like that. I've got lots of time invested in, and it didn't take a whole lot for me to get these guys to this point. Well, it did. It takes a lot of time to you got to prove to them and that you're not going to hurt them. And once they realize that we're not going to hurt them, they don't ever worry about nothing. She's not worried about anything when I take her out. She really isn't. She's not concerned in the least about anything because I've showed her that there's absolutely no reason to be concerned at all. And, rubbing her cheeks. She, I, who doesn't want that? You know? But that's the kind of experience I want with all my animals, whether it's a chicken or what. I just want to be able to do whatever I want with them and have them be like, oh, it's totally fine. No, this isn't now, actually natural or normal, but it's fine. All mine go in your shirt, up your sleeves, but they've all done that from get go. Here, my wife's always pulling them out of her, going up her t-shirt, up her sleeve. But that's normal for ball pythons. They like to find places to hide. Boas don't really. I don't think boas really care. I don't think they care about nothing. I really don't. I don't really think that maybe in the beginning. Let's see if I can get her off me. I'm probably not even gonna be able to get her back in there. There we go. We did it. Foxy just ate the other night. But this girl's in the same spot she was earlier. She's standing right over her. She don't give two shits. Reach right in front of her. My big girl. Yep, wife's doing great. I'm doing better now that I'm on high blood pressure pills. My blood pressure was been high since I was a kid, but it's gotten really high. It was running about fucking 172 over fucking 115. And now we got it down to, what, 120, 81, something like that. A lot better than it was. Yeah, I do too. Every day. My cholesterol is a little elevated, but I'm 1 point below needing medication. So, Because I'm supposed to have been on fucking cholesterol pills too. Fucking 20 years ago, they put me on cholesterol pills. Fucking, and it turned my fucking piss orange, and I fucking freaked me out because it was like orange, like fucking orange. And I was like, fuck that, I ain't taking them anymore. So I stopped taking them fucking 20 years ago. But my cholesterol is still a little high, but it's lower than it was back then. Because they fucking ran, I just did blood work fucking what, a couple weeks ago, and they said that I'm 1 point below needing medication for my cholesterol. So it's actually gone down. But I've gone back to fucking my salad and a meat. That's what I eat fucking now. I eat a salad, a green salad, fucking light dressing, and a meat. Whether it's fucking turkey, fucking hamburger, or chicken, pork, I have a meat. I have a fucking thing of meat and I have a salad. And that's basically what I've been eating. But I do that all the time. I love vegetables, so it's really not a big deal to me. I love salads. I love vegetables. So I've gone back to the old salad and meat vegetable fucking diet. And I still will, like once a month, I'll fucking splurge and I might have like Chinese food or something like that. You know, we might fucking order out a meal. But when I'm on my diet, and it's not really a diet. I don't even look at it as a diet. I'm still eating food. You know, I'm still getting my meat. I'm a meat eater. I definitely like my meat. I gotta get a weight on this girl. I bet she's 5, 6 pounds. She's a Dumel's Boa for anybody that might be new here. She is a Dumel's Boa and her name is Roxy. When did Foxy eat? Let me see. Foxy. Oh, Foxy. Yeah, Foxy ate. Actually, I think I fed Foxy Monday. Actually. Look at her fucking wrapping my arm right up. This girl's awesome too, see? Raven's been awesome too. If you guys, I had Raven out early in this live. You can rewind it and go look. But Raven's been awesome. I took her out right there and made sure the camera was, you could see it. She didn't even look. She was already looking my way. She had her head turned back around, curled back around, looking at me, and I fucking just reach in like I always do. Just reach in and take her out. I know I'm not a hook guy, you know. Because you'll see, you shouldn't be pulling boas out with a hook anyway. And lots of the retics, they don't recommend that you take them out. You don't actually, they use a hook just to let them know that there's not food coming in. And maybe get them, moved to into a better situation where they can take them out. But you don't want to be fucking picking your goddamn retics and your boas up with fucking hooks. You know, there's absolutely no reason to pick them up. And you'll see, most anybody that's got a retic, they tell you they're not using that hook other than to let it, to tap rub the snake on the head to let it know that there's not food coming in. They're going to be handled. You know, and same thing with boas. And here you got me doing none of that. You know, I've had them 5 years. I think fucking if they were gonna fucking bite me, I would have got fucking bit by now. Because I definitely think fucking they're feistier when they're babies, and most of it's because they haven't gotten a chance, to learn that, certain people aren't a threat, So they're younger, they don't have the knowledge that not everybody's not everybody's an asshole. So, but once they get to this size, and you've had them for a while, they get to know you. They know your movements and how you move around and how you act and all that. They get to the point where they don't care. That, like I said, that you're just as safe as their enclosure, whether it's a tub or whether it's a PVC enclosure. They get to the point where you're just as safe as their enclosure, and they don't care. It's just as comfortable as their enclosure, if not more comfortable, because they get to come out and they get to explore. You know, it's what sucks in the wintertime. The floors are so cold here in the wintertime. I don't feel right about putting them on the floor. I much rather hold them or have them up on the couch or on the furniture of some sort as opposed to on the floor. But this time of year it isn't bad. I could put it right on the floor, but you guys, I wouldn't be able to be in the video. You just kind of hear me talking on the outside. I guess I could do that though. I could just put them on the floor and you guys could see what they do. They don't do a whole lot. No, they don't. They don't like try to run away or get away or anything because, if anything, they'll probably just come right back to me again and try climbing up me because I'm the second most safest thing in this room compared to other than their enclosure or their tub or whatever. You know, she'll just sit like this, until I move around, make a big movement. She's not. She could care less about exploring a whole lot. She's one that likes to settle in somewhere, and when she settles in with you, I've fallen asleep in the chair with her for 3 hours. Luckily, my wife was home and my wife was watching her. But wife said when I woke up, because I woke up and I was like, holy fuck! I fucking remembered I had a snake out with me, and I woke up and looked down, and she looked to me like she was in the same spot she was when I went to sleep. And pretty much my wife said just that. She goes, she hasn't moved at all. She goes, she picked her head up a couple times, looked around. She goes, and then she just snuggled what looked like she was snuggling back in, and just laid there with me for fucking 3 hours in the recliner. You look at her now. I love this. I love this. This to me is what you know. When I first got into snakes, this was what I was hoping that it was gonna be like. That I was hoping that I was gonna be able to get to the point where they're just like this. That they're just super chill, fucking, and get to the point where I don't feel like when I take them out that I'm a hindrance to them. I don't feel that like they look at me like I'm a nuisance. You know what I mean? That they actually like the interactions that we have. It might all be in my head, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine if it's just me. They are, Evan. They're super chill. If you watch anybody's Dumerals, Boas, they're all exact the same way she is. Exact same way. I have not come across anybody. You can't, I bet if you even search, aggressive Dumerals Boa, I bet you can't even find a fucking aggressive video of one. Because I honestly have never seen, not one fucking time, anybody ever showing any Dumerals Boa that's defensive in any way. And I can tell you, this girl, when I first got her, when I touched her, she, you know, when I first started, when I first got her, and she was in her fucking tub and all that. When I touch her, she'd like flinch at first, and then sometimes she would run to the back of the fucking tub. You know, when I first got her, you know, and but that was the reaction I wanted to see. I wanted to see her go and not, you know, like fucking hold up and be like, fuck yeah, you want to fuck around? Let's go. There was none of that. Oh, fuck wife's hole. Gotta go break time with wife.
Yeah, it looks like we got a package for Stuart. It's on our porch.
No, go stick it at the end of the driveway, I guess.
I will when I leave. Come on, I'll get you a snack. Come on.
Alright, guys. I'm out of here. Dwight's lunch break. If it's fucking raining tomorrow or crappy tomorrow, I'll probably come back on tomorrow again. We'll do another live. So, but anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, everyone. See you, Evan. See you, whoever else is still in here. We'll talk to you later. All right. Cheers.